Donald Trump, this message is for you. My name is Clifford T.I.P. Harris. I say this as non-violently but unapologetically as possible. Fuck you and fuck what you stand for. Nobody who supported me will support you. End the message.
Yo, what's up, crew? Welcome back to the show. It's your partner, Just Mike. Now, on the discussion board for today is the Donald, alright? We're talking about Donald Trump and him basically rubbing the public, or at least the American public, the wrong way. Now, recently, Clifford T.I. Harris basically did a post on social media directed at Donald Trump, and he had a few choice words for Donald Trump. Well, if you've seen the video at the beginning, you pretty much know what he said, right? But now he also says that, make it no mistake, he's not on the same side as Donald Trump, and that he feels that Donald Trump does not have good plans for his people, and that he says that he has relatives and ancestors that he won't let down, and that he's ready to fight, or he's ready to do whatever he has to do to protect them. Now, I don't know if this was a threat or not, but one thing I do know is that Donald Trump is definitely causing controversy, man. I mean, whether you're talking about, people in Chicago rioting, the rallies being shut down, people trying to rush the stage in Ohio, people getting thrown out of his events, people fighting at his events. I mean, people are getting pepper sprayed at these rallies. I mean, these are definite flashpoints for potential violence at each and every one of his events. It's kind of crazy what's going on. And the thing that people don't like is that Donald Trump represents something that is scary. And he represents change in America, right? He definitely represents something that people don't want to change. People fear that if Donald Trump gets elected, that the way we're living our lives in America is going to drastically change. And it just might happen. A lot of people think that Donald Trump is a racist, quote unquote. I don't think that. I think he's definitely a classist. I think he's definitely a capitalist and an elitist. I don't think he's necessarily racist. I don't think that he necessarily hates one individual race. Now, is he opinionated about different races? He sure is. Is he opinionated about races outside of America trying to enter this country illegally? I think he is. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's sitting there trying to plot an end to minorities or anybody who's not Caucasian. That's just me being honest. And listen, man, the last time I checked, Donald Trump wasn't the quote-unquote evil person. Like, everybody has checked for Donald Trump before in the past. It's just that now that his bold and brash attitude is being directed towards the presidency, a lot of people have a problem with it, and I can understand it. I definitely understand it. I mean, listen, a lot of people fear that these programs that have been put in place for minorities and people of different class levels might be taken away if Donald Trump becomes president. You know what I mean? And right now, there's a lot of stuff going on. He's blaming Bernie Sanders for people rioting at his rally, and that he's saying that he'll send his supporters to Bernie Sanders' rally. So it's all kind of craziness and madness going on. I just hope all of this stuff blows over. And whatever happens, I hope that we as a people can keep our heads leveled. But I want to know what you guys think about this, so make sure you guys hit me down in the comment box. Make sure to share this story across your social networks. Also, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and definitely add me on social media at JustMike77, and that's on Twitter and Instagram. But that's it for this one. I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, it's your partner Just Mike. Stay up. Much love. I'm out.
Man, this shit is getting crazy. Black people getting assaulted at fucking rallies where you supposed to talk at. Trump and all that bullshit. What you need to start doing, all these black people, go together, 40, 50 deep. See what they do then. Keep touching us, motherfucker.